I would put in a little bit of effort. I'll use the gym for example. I would go to the gym, come back and look in the mirror and stare at myself and go, oh my gosh, I don't see any results. Like, of course not, girl, you just went to the gym. No, that's not how it works.
If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't.
Guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Dominique Duckett, if you don't already know. And in this video today, we're going to be talking about mastering consistency. If you're tired of struggling with maintaining your momentum, this video is for you. This is going to be the blueprint on consistency. So if that is something that's interesting to you, go ahead and stay tuned. All right, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. So step number one for me is going to be taking a step back and actually looking at the challenges that you've had with staying consistent, right? What are some of the reasons or some of the things that have hindered you from being successful in this area before? I know for me, for example, one reason this has been a challenge for me is because I want results now. I would put in a little bit of effort. I'll use the gym for example. I would go to the gym, come back and look in the mirror and stare at myself and go, oh my gosh, I don't see any results. Like, of course not, girl, you just went to the gym. No, that's not how it works. But the beautiful thing is that if you stay consistent, you will start to see those results pay off. And so for me, I would get frustrated in the process of trying to stay consistent. I'll do a little bit of something, I wouldn't see the results fast as I want them to. They wouldn't, I would post a YouTube video and then I'll get discouraged. Oh, it didn't get a lot of views. And all the effort that went into that video, is this even worth it? Right? So you'll start to question these things, and that for me contributed to my reason for not staying consistent. So my first step for you would really be to take a step back and figure out what was your trigger point. What made you say, I am done? Okay, I'm back in. Now I'm done again. Now I'm back in. What is that for you? So my step number two is going to be setting realistic expectations and goals. So it is going to be super crucial for you to set super realistic expectations when it comes to, it is going to be very important that your goals are clear and achievable. So many times before, I have had these big goals, and I talked about it a little bit in my last video. I've had these really big goals, and the truth of the matter is I wasn't able to accomplish them because, think about it, it was too much, right? It was just this big umbrella. I didn't know where to start, number one, right? And I didn't have a focus point. It's going to be super important that your goal is clear and concise and reachable and obtainable. I talked a little bit in my last video about SMART goals, and so today I want to tell you guys what SMART actually stands for. So this is going to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So you really want your goal to meet within this criteria. And the reason being is because this is typically what I do anyway. I will have this big, huge goal in mind. For example, I'll use YouTube. I want to be a YouTuber. That's great. That's very broad. What does that actually look like? And yes, that's very achievable. However, that needs to be broken down. For me, I had like 5 or 6 niches in my mind of what type of YouTuber I wanted to be. And because I had so many niches in mind, I was all over the place. And what happens is you end up reaching for everything and actually achieving nothing or grabbing nothing. Right? And so many times we do this, we become overwhelmed by our goals, right? So you really need to break those things down into micro goals so that you can hit your major goal. So I definitely want to challenge you to apply these techniques to your goals this year so that your goal can be very clear and achievable, right? It's something that you can actually reach for. Okay, great. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be what type of YouTuber? Maybe I want to be a lifestyle YouTuber. And by this, I want to make 3 videos a week. And my 3 videos a week, I want to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that means I need to be prepared to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And maybe Saturday is my editing day. You've broken this down so that you can truly achieve step by step by step, something that's measurable. You can actually measure that out. Did I accomplish my goal or not? Right? It's very clear. And this goes into my next step, which is gonna be building routines at work. So I'm positive you already have a routine, right? We do, you have a routine. The issue is that it's probably not a beneficial routine, right? If it's not helping you achieve your goals, if it's not helping you take yourself to the next level, if it's not contributing to any type of success in your life, the problem is you probably have a routine, but it's not a beneficial routine. I challenge you to create a routine that is beneficial to your goals, right? So if your goal is to go to the gym, but you know that you have to start work at 8 o'clock, this means that you may have to go to the gym early in the morning. This means that you may have to go to bed by a certain time. This also means that you will probably have to do some stuff to your schedule in order to make this work. It may mean you need to meal prep, right? It may mean that Sundays is meal prep day. Creating those things that are daily doables, right? So you really want to create that routine that's going to help you achieve your goals. My next tip for you guys is going to be the importance of accountability and a support system. So I mentioned in my last video that I lost 30 pounds. I could not have lost this 30 pounds without joining the group that I did. I've tried so many things to attempt to lose weight, and I would lose weight. The problem is the weight wouldn't stay off, and I would never be consistent in any of my routines. And so when I first start to lose weight, I joined a Fit Body Bootcamp, which is like a workout fitness group, but it would be a group of women, and I build a bond with these women. And what was so awesome about the group is that if I didn't show up, I would get a text message asking where I was or was I okay. And that really held me accountable. Let's go. Now I'm able to work out by myself in the gym, and what's cool is that I built those habits and I built those routines. And so now I'm able to kind of take off. I was able to take off from there. But I did that for almost 3 months. And so I stayed with that group so that I could truly have that support system that I know that I needed in order to get to my goal and consistency. And I just want to say, if consistency is something that you really struggle with, I would encourage you to get a life coach. I would encourage you, if you don't have anyone in your circle who can be that support system for you, if you don't have anyone that can kind of check in and say, hey, you said you were going to post that video, did you do it? If you don't have that, I encourage you to, just until it becomes second nature to you, I encourage you to invest in that, because it's going to be so important that you have that support system and that accountability there. Forming a group, a support group of women who are like-minded, right? And so if you're an entrepreneur and you want to grow in this area and you want to be more consistent in your business, then you really want to find that group of women who are entrepreneurs, who are consistent in their business, who are on the same track as you, so that you can really hold each other accountable, have someone to really support you that you trust, and they know the path that you're on, right? They know what to say. They know the feelings that you feel. They know that the type of encouragement that you need to get you through this. So I truly encourage really cultivating those type of relationships that will definitely help you take yourself to the next level. Moving on to my next tip. My next tip for you guys: overcoming procrastination and excuses. This is a huge one for me, because I know, and I did discuss talking about motivation and how I used to just everything was depending on if I was motivated to do it, right? Motivation was key for me. So it was like, oh yes, I feel motivated, I'm gonna post videos. The issue is that when I did not feel motivated, I did not post videos. When I didn't feel motivated, I didn't go to the gym. And so I would lose all of that momentum whenever that one feeling wasn't there. And so it is gonna be so important that you have to find your why. Why? Because that's what's gonna get you through that's what's going to get you over those hurdles of excuses. Why are you doing this? Yeah, you're tired, but what's your why? You said you wanted this for your family. You said you wanted this for yourself. You said you wanted this. Why do you want this? Right? Because your why is what's going to get you through when you're not motivated. Your why is what's going to get you through when you're tired. Your why is what's going to get you through when you feel like throwing in the towel. So it's going to be super important that you establish what your why is from the beginning, right? And your why can't be something, how do I say this, superficial. Your why has to be powerful, because the reality of it is superficial things fall off. right? You care about them 1 minute and you don't the next. But you have to have a solid rock foundation of why you are doing this, so that when the winds rock you, because they will, it's gonna get rocky out there. And when that happens, you have to have a solid why that's gonna be like, no, I don't care if you're tired. No, I don't care if you feel like it. No, I don't care if you're motivated. I'm doing this, right? So definitely establish your why so that you can overcome procrastination and excuses. Right, my next tip for you guys is I really want you to embrace the journey. I think a lot of times another reason why we can't stay consistent, and I kind of touched on this in the beginning of the video, is that we don't know how to embrace the journey we're on. We want to hurry up and get to our destination so fast that we ignore all of the beautiful roses around us, right? We never stop to smell them. We're always on the road trying to get, but I really want to encourage you to stop and smell the roses, right? And what I mean by that is enjoy the journey you're on. Like, one thing that I have fallen in love with is fitness this last year. I fell in love with it. And it took me years to get to this point of actually loving fitness and it not being a core chore for me, right? And now I'm in this place where I truly enjoy the journey. I haven't reached my fitness goal yet. However, I'm so confident where I am right now. I'm so happy and enjoying it. And fitness is actually fun to me now, right? Because I took all of this, I took all these borders off of it and I made it what I wanted it to be. I made it a fun experience for me versus, oh, I have to go work out again. No, I get to go work out now, right? My mindset about fitness has changed so much. And so whatever your goals are, whatever it is you're aiming towards, whatever success looks like for you, I really want you to enjoy the journey you're on. Stop and smell those roses and just enjoy being on this road. You'll eventually get there, and that's exciting as well, but don't miss the excitement that's already around you. My last tip for you guys is going to be, please celebrate the small wins. So many times we look at the small wins as nothing but small, but they are wins too, right? They're wins. One thing that I was super excited about, which would have discouraged me in a while back. I'm back on YouTube. I'm kind of new to it again. So I would do this roller coaster with YouTube where I was on and off and I was on and off. And what'll happen is I'll see okay, I got a couple views, cool. Got 1 or 2 subscribers. Why am I wasting my time? The truth of the matter is those were moments to celebrate. What? I reached someone with my speaking or my makeup or whatever I was focused on, right? I was able to touch one person. That is worth the celebration, okay? That is a win. Okay, great. I only got 2 subscribers, but who cares? That's worth the win. That's worth the celebration, right? So you were able to reach one person. And let me just say, you may not be everyone's cup of tea, but you're someone's. You're gonna resonate with someone, even if it's one person that day. You're gonna resonate with my first long form content video on Monday for this channel, and I was so nervous, but I was like, I'm doing it. I'm excited. I am doing this regardless of how nervous I feel or any emotion that's happening right now. I'm posting this video. I posted the video, and of course, day 1, right, my first video, it didn't get a whole bunch of views or anything like that. I was able to get a couple of subscribers, and I was just so excited, right? The excitement was there because I'm learning to appreciate the journey that I'm on. I know that this is a grind. I know that this is going to be a long road ahead, but I'm learning to appreciate and stop and smell the roses, right? I'm learning to celebrate those small wins, and I'm just excited for the road ahead, and so that you can continue, right? If you never celebrate, if only thing you do is look at everything like a negative, oh, only got 3 subscribers versus, oh my gosh, I got 3 subscribers, right? Having the growth mindset, and I'll talk a little, I'm gonna make a video about growth mindset because I think it's so important that you adapt a growth mindset to be successful, okay? Having a growth mindset that turns what could be viewed as negative into positive is going to take you so much farther, and it's going to help you to really enjoy your journey that you're on. Beyond all of that, it's going to help you be consistent, which is what you want. You want to not give up. You want momentum. You want resiliency, right? And in order to do those, you have to be able to pat yourself on the back every now and then. So hopefully this video helps someone out there. If it did, please comment, like. If you have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. I truly appreciate you guys for watching. Once again, my name is Dominique Duckett. See you next time.